This is the no BS guide to securing multiple AI product manager offers within 45 days. My name is Rich. I'll be your host, and I'm going to be walking you through exactly what it is that you need to know. Step-by-step playbook on how to accomplish what we call the first principles here at our office, including, I'm just going to be walking you guys through all of the templates, all of the resources. I'm going to be giving you guys everything. I'm holding absolutely nothing back because our team is getting blown up with calls, and so much of what we're doing right now is just consumer education about how much the market has changed. I know a lot of you are wondering, what the F is going on? Did I just wake up in a hot tub time machine? We're going to be walking you guys through everything. First things first is I'm going to be walking you guys through how to create a list of target companies that you really want to get after, your dream companies. I'm going to also be walking you guys through what is the expectation for product managers and for tech workers right now, because a lot of people are actually coming to me, whether they're trying to transition into product management or they've recently been laid off recently been impacted by a layoff, or they are a veteran in the space and they're trying to get ahead of it. They're like, it seems like what product managers are doing right now is completely different than what they were doing just a few years ago or 2021. I'm going to be walking you through how that market expectation has basically shifted. I'm going to be showing you how to design a roadmap, and I'm going to show you how to go ahead and actually execute your game plan. And this is going to be week by week. Week one, everything up here. And here's what's going to happen. There's so much information that I'm basically going to go ahead and tell you guys this. There's been about north of 735,000 people that has been impacted by tech layoffs. Some of them were product managers, but you also have a lot of people that have thought about transitioning over to product management for a long time, and now they have the time and kind of the resources to go ahead and do it. Other people are looking at it as, my job is getting impacted and I should be moving into a role that is actually more in demand, such as AI product management or another role called forward deployed engineering. I'm going to be showing you guys all of this for this document. What's going to happen is I'm going to take all the videos that I've recorded and I'm going to strategically place them throughout this Notion document, and you're going to have something that's very, very workable that you can use to actually take action and get off of the job hunt. In addition to that, I'm going to be making the same document for deployed engineering. These are the two roles that are basically some of these safest roles is AI product management, for deployed engineering. Another role is actually called growth, but it has so much overlap with product management. And then ultimately, I'm going to be sharing this document along with all the video and all the resources. Throughout this entire time, I'll be referencing this Airtable where I have a lot of resources from resume templates and everything, down to like all of these different prompts. I'm going to show you guys how to get access to them. And I'm also going to be referencing, so that you guys can really see it from start to finish, I'm going to be referencing all of this little Figma chart here. I don't know how we're going to be able to share this, but I'm going to be referencing this Figma chart where you guys can kind of see, okay, now I see why this thing goes from the very beginning to the end. I want all of you to know this, and you can totally contact me on the link on LinkedIn for help, or you can schedule a consultation with the team. See, I'm just getting another ping right here. We're getting absolutely blown up. I'm going to be letting everybody know this. I understand the amount of anxiety and the pressure a lot of you are under right now. Here's what we're going to try to accomplish. Our program, these fundamentals have been proven to work in response to all of the changes that has happened in the world of hiring. The trends that have changed in hiring has been in response to the changes that's been happening in the market. Okay? Now, if you go to our YouTube channel and you take a look at the people that we've landed jobs for at some of the most awesome companies, you guys will be able to go ahead and see that this program has been effective across US, Canada, and the UK. It's a lot of information to go ahead and take in. That's actually why I want to include as much resources to realistically expedite this, because immediately the first thing that you're going to be thinking about is you're going to be very confused as to why you should be. I don't want to just give you what you should be doing, but I want to give you the why. And the why always comes back down to the first principles. Number one is, I want you, and I think you probably want for you too, to land the highest paid product manager job with the best teams. Who wants to get lowballed? Who wants to go ahead and work with a shitty team? Nobody. I want you to be able to brand yourself as must-have talent in the marketplace, so companies basically feel stupid to say no to you, right? I want you to be able to position yourself as a value add and a thought leader, an authority figure. Attract the recruiters and hiring managers from the hottest companies like Anthropic and OpenAI to 11 Labs, to Lovable, to Cursor, to Vercel. What are the hottest companies? Excuse me. What are the hottest companies to go ahead and actually contact you? I want you to never feel like you have to apply or beg for a tech job ever again in your life. Be able to expedite the interview and the hiring process, avoid being ghosted, rejected, or lowballed during the salary negotiation process, secure multiple product manager offers within 45 to 90 days, because 45 days can happen quickly. However, I do want to preface that it's a little bit different depending on how much time you have to job hunt, right? But I want you to have options. Never stress about taking the wrong job. End your fears about being laid off again. Never feel powerless and vulnerable ever again. Open up additional income streams to escape the 9-to-5 grind. Possibly monetize on the job hunt before you even land a job. And then be genuinely excited about tech, work, and life again. You're thinking to yourself, this guy's either really good at what he does. Well, I'm not doing it by myself. I have a whole team, but I'm the only one recording today. Or the other thing here is like, we have to look at it objectively. Isn't that what it is that you want? Because when you're going on LinkedIn, you're clearly seeing people that are winning and a lot of people that are out there that are not winning and complaining about their job hunt. And I think you'd rather be on the winning side. I think you also would like, because the application to interview ratio right now is about 100 applications to one interview. 5 or 6 years ago, it was about 15 to 20 applications to one interview. Now it's about 100 to 1. Going into 2027, it is about to go ahead and be about anywhere between 200 to 300 applications to one interview. And no, AI is not going to solve that problem. We have tested and played with every AI application agent on the market, and they do not work. Don't waste your time, and definitely don't waste your money with it. It does not work. If it did, you wouldn't have that many people complaining, because a $9.99 subscription per month, people would gladly pay that to get their time back. I think you'd also want to go ahead and never feel like you have to beg for a job again. I think you probably hate going to the end of the interview process all the time and saying like, oh yeah, we'll keep you on the back burner, right? You want a fast interview process. You want to be able to take the right job, not just any job. You don't want to be stressing about taking the wrong job. And what's the point of doing all of this job hunting if the reality is you're afraid of getting laid off all the time? I've seen people take the wrong job for the 5 years straight, and I don't know why they're doing that. But they take the wrong job over and over again, and they constantly just get laid off after laid off after laid off. Opening up additional income streams, this is no longer an option. This is absolutely mandatory and must-have. Possibly monetizing off the job hunt. I'm going to be sharing a few of those strategies with you, and being genuinely excited about tech, work, and life again. This is a lot for me to go ahead and cover. However, I do want to give out some disclaimers. By the end of this series, it's not just one video, there's going to be a series. You will learn basically almost all the tips and tricks to landing the hottest product manager jobs in tech. My fair warning to you is this is no longer something that you're doing on the job hunt though. These strategies are something that you're going to be doing for the rest of your career until you no longer need to work ever again. Most people, they land a job and then they get back on the job hunt. They land on the job and then they wait, hope not to get laid off. Like, no. This is going to be something that's going to be a recurring theme, so you might as well start building up your moat right now. The entire process is going to be extremely contradictory to a lot of things that you've heard. Unfortunately, when you've had more than 735,000 people that's been impacted, and with AI moving as fast as it is right now, the unfortunate reality is the expectation of what it means for somebody to be qualified goes up. Something that most people get watching this video need to also come to terms with, well, I should just cover that. The strategies that you're going to be utilizing also, I'm going to tell you guys this. You definitely want to pay attention because a lot of the strategies that you're going to see here that I'm going to share with you are going to be a part of your portfolio that you're going to be creating for yourself. And that thought is not going to go ahead and resonate with you very well, but overall, we're going to have some fun. I'm very much looking forward to actually showing you guys exactly how it goes down. And particularly in the next batch of videos that you're going to be watching is who are the winners in this case, and then understanding what product managers do. If you don't understand what product managers, and genuinely speaking, it's why we call why our company name now is called Tech Careers, it is effectively only one job. It's called builder. Okay, it is effectively one job that's solving one major problem, and that is user adoption. I'm going to be cutting through that very quickly. And we're going to be talking about the roadmap here, which is how do you design a roadmap along with the set schedule. Ideally, you'd probably want to go ahead and section off about 5 to 8 hours a week towards your job hunt. Step 4, we're going to talk about executing this game plan. What you need to start doing during week 1, which is establishing a professional brand on social media. Also during your week 1, you want to have your resume, your LinkedIn, and your cover letter updated, including your portfolio. You want to create a study schedule for something called the Claude Certified Architect Foundations. I'm going to be talking more about that. And there's a whole study guide that we're dedicating to this. You're going to want to really watch that because we've done a lot of the heavy lifting for y'all already right here. And then let's go back to, once we actually have that study schedule out, day 3 to day 45 is to create a portfolio. And I'm going to be giving you a range of portfolios that companies actually care to go ahead and see. There are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 types of portfolios that you guys can go out there and create. I'm going to talk to you guys about how to go out there and gather some brand ambassador badges with the top level companies, how to start networking with growth product management for deployed engineering teams, and then during week 2 and 3, how to start generating interviews, how to start preparing for those interviews and interviewing, and creating a schedule to consistently basically refining your game plan. We also offer this as help to you, but you got to go ahead and actually schedule a call with our team and reach out because we can't help you. We don't know who you are. But overall, everything that I'm going to show you here, you're about to create into your own portfolio. This is the no BS guide. I'm going to catch you up basically in, I don't know how many videos we're going to be recording because I'm starting this thing from the very, very top. And at the very end, I'm going to be recording one final video to walk you guys through all of this from the very beginning. So it's going to be like that movie Tenet, and I'm going to place it right here, actually on the very top. But I'm going to be walking you guys through everything that needs to happen. And it's been proven, and you're either going to get on this bandwagon now, or you're going to go ahead and actually get on this bandwagon later. All I ask is basically for your patience. And then other than that, let's go out there and have some fun. Let's go out there and have a lot of fun. There's a lot of money to be made out there. You just have to basically understand how to pivot. Okay? In the next video, we are going to go ahead and get caught up with basically what do product managers really do in 2026. Stay tuned.